Last time,
I don't really think I have time to do this.
4 home cooks had to get creative with cheesecakes.
Oh, cheesecakes.
But when Colin opted for raw fish,
That's a wreck.
it was his dream that got away.
Good luck, guys.
Tonight,
Flip!
the Mystery Box Challenge is a real blast from the past.
What the heck?
Then,
I want to get this advantage.
the home cooks spice up their culinary lives in an elimination challenge overflowing with flavor.
That's a great combination.
You know you're going home, right?
Harsh, bro. That's harsh.
Ooh,
Let's go, guys.
feels great to be Canada's top 9. I've never been away from my kids, and this is my first time outside of Nova Scotia, so it's a huge deal being away from home.
In the MasterChef Canada kitchen, my passion for cooking grows every day. So I want to pass that on to the grandkids. I think it's important.
The Mystery Box Challenge is the best challenge. It gives me an opportunity to showcase my inventiveness in a safe space.
Right away, I see that there's mystery boxes at all of our stations, but there's also a really big box up at the front with the judges, so something's up.
Welcome back, everyone. Every day you're here gets you one step closer to your goal of becoming Canada's next MasterChef. And it's vital that you keep that momentum going.
But looking back to get ahead is what this next mystery box is all about.
On a count of 3, lift your boxes. 1, 2, 3, lift!
It's me. I'm looking at a picture of me as a teenager. That's you. I've never looked better.
Oh my God. That's me. And look, it's a chicken strip inside of bread. And that's literally it.
Oh, man. What the heck? I don't even recognize myself. That was before I had kids.
I'm looking at 18-year-old Josh Miller, high school football team, the Frosted Tips. Wow. Whew. I wish I could go back in time about that one.
Tony,
Sir,
you look a little choked up.
I am.
Why is that?
Well, it's a picture of me playing soccer when I was maybe 12, 13. So that's a long time ago. A lot of things to remember.
Andre, can you tell us about your picture?
That bicycle my grandfather gave to me, and I think I rode that thing everywhere. At this moment in time, I was living with my aunt, and she's the person that gave me an open kitchen. And that was the first time I could ever express myself with food. My Auntie Joan took me in when I was younger. She's done everything for me, and she's made me the man who I am right now.
We want you to use that photo as a time machine to take you back to the food that inspired you.
Make us a favorite dish from your teenage years, but elevate it to the standard that we've come to expect in the MasterChef Canada kitchen.
And in case you're having a hard time remembering the good old days, we found the ideal source of inspiration to help you connect with your inner teenager.
What is it? It's Beccy!
This is Season 5 reigning champion, Beccy Stables, MasterChef Canada's most famous teenager.
Becky's like my hero. She's half my age, and I want to be her when I grow up, basically.
I'm looking at Beccy, and I'm just thinking that she's done this journey that we're on right now, and she rocked it. That has to be me. I have to be the next MasterChef Canada winner.
It's Beccy. She is the youngest MasterChef champion ever. I think it would be awesome to go from Beccy the youngest to Tony the oldest.
Beccy, you're MasterChef's youngest home cook ever. And you were the only person who wasn't blown away by that.
Tell me, how has your life changed since you won that title?
Me and my family have recently moved to Kelowna, BC, and we've started a catering company together.
And is your dad still your sous chef?
Yeah, he helps out where he can.
My food dream is identical to Becky's. I want to open a catering company with my dad.
Your success at such a young age continues to impress us, Beccy. Now, it's your turn to make the honor roll. You'll have 60 minutes for this mystery box challenge.
we've provided you with a pantry full of gorgeous, fresh ingredients.
Are you ready?
Yes, Chef!
Your time starts now!
I need cheese.
The protein. If teenage Josh ran into this pantry right now, he's probably grabbing all the meat in the fridge. But I need to show the judges that I'm not just somebody that can cook proteins. Sugar.
I need just plain sugar.
As a teenager, I did a lot of baking, so I am making a Portuguese dessert. It's called farofias.
Oh, vanilla.
My teenage years are definitely a little bit rough. I was bullied a lot, but I've always loved being in the kitchen. It's my safe place, and I feel confident there.
Oh, look, baby Roisin.
So this challenge is like a time capsule. They're gonna get re-inspired by those dishes that ignited their passion for food.
Lobster.
Becky, what would your strategy be if you were in this challenge right now?
I would definitely bake something, like take something traditional, like a Victoria sponge, and just do a spin on it.
There we go.
And as chefs, we love to take something that is humble and simple, something that we may have enjoyed in our teenage years, and just elevate it.
I think the first dish I made was spaghetti bolognese, and my secret ingredient was curry powder. I was innovative from the start.
Oh, confused.
I am making a play on my mom's cinnamon bun and transforming it into a millefeuille with pastry cream and caramel sauce. Get my pipes on.
Smells like the rink.
I grew up playing hockey and I ate a whole lot of hockey rink food, so I'm gonna take that and elevate it. I'm making lobster poutine with poached lobster tail, potatoes, and a side of vegetables.
Oh, yeah.
So far, I've been kind of under the radar, so I want to prove to the judges that I'm here to play. Teenage Alyssa would love this dish. She'd think it's so yummy.
Just keep stirring. Brown, 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 brown.
As a kid, I loved eating bagels and cream cheese. It was something I ate almost every day. So here I'm doing deconstructed lox and bagel.
With salmon tartare, a bagel tuile, and cream cheese. I need to show the judges that I'm able to execute my out-of-the-box ideas.
This time, I'm gonna finish on time in a composed manner, not like a crazy madman. That's the dream, right?
I remember when that picture was taken. I was captain of my soccer team, and I was a bottomless pit at this time. So I'm kind of making my favorite foods that I used to eat as a teenager. So I'm doing raviolis with an egg yolk and spinach and ricotta. Oh, I would love to get the advantage just to be able to relax a little bit. Hope that's enough pasta.
Okay, not quite, not quite.
Jennifer.
Hello, Chef.
Hi.
Hi.
So how does it feel to have Becky here right now with you?
Awesome.
What are you making?
I am making a take on a beef stroganoff with beef tenderloin and fondant potatoes. And I'm making a mushroom ketchup right here.
So was this a teenage favorite for you?
Oh, well, it's one of the things that my mom was really amazing at making.
Is there any advice that you want to ask Becky?
Oh, man. How did you do it?
Just think about everything you do. Don't just wing it. Forget about everyone else. If you like it, then just think about that.
Right.
In this challenge, Jennifer, cook from the heart. That's really important.
Yes.
All right, good luck.
Thank you, Chef.
Good luck.
Thank you, Becky.
Hey, Josh.
Chef, how are you?
You know Becky, Josh.
I do. I saw her last year. Congratulations.
Thank you. You're working really clean, which is good, because when your station's in a mess, it's like your mind's in a mess.
That's very true. Thank you.
Tell us what you're doing.
I'm gonna do my take on my Bubba's chocolate cake. We used to eat that stuff all the time growing up. I'm gonna put some ancho chili peppers in there just to give it a little bite. And I'm also gonna make some sponge toffee and a Saskatoon berry gel.
This is the first time you've ever made something sweet in the MasterChef Canada kitchen. And it's for your grandmother, right?
Yeah, it definitely is.
I hope you do justice for her.
Gonna definitely make her proud.
Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Good luck.
Thanks, Becky. I'm taking a huge risk making this cake. I don't bake a whole lot, but I need to show the judges that I can do everything.
This is gonna be interesting. Oh, God. Never used this thing before.
Hi there, Tony.
Chef Michael. Hi, Becky. How are you?
Can I see your picture?
Absolutely, please.
Oh, it's in black and white.
Yeah, it's in black and white. Thank you, Becky.
So, Tony, tell us what you're working on.
Today I'm making pasta fagioli. That's what Mom used to make, and that's what I'm making.
How are you elevating it?
Well, to be honest with you, it's hard to elevate Mom's cooking. I mean, the ingredients are what they are. You can't really mess around with them too much. So I'm thinking maybe in the presentation I could show something a little bit different.
Plating really makes you stand out so much.
Absolutely, 100%.
I can tell you're pouring a whole lot of love into that pasta fagioli. I'm looking
telling
forward to trying it.
Good luck.
Buone
Thank you,
fortune.
Becky.
Good luck.
Nice meeting you, Becky. Does it smell good? Yeah, baby.
Seeing that picture is bringing back a lot of good memories. Today I'm making something that my Auntie Joan showed me. She gave me this recipe. So it's basically a phyllo pastry stuffed with spinach and feta cheese with a nice salad on the side. I haven't been called up for a mystery box challenge yet, so this is my time.
20 minutes! You only have 20 minutes left.
Yikes! An hour just flies by way too fast. Oh no! Crap. Now I have to restart my vegetables. I do not have time for this.
They're all falling behind right now.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm pouring sweat. I am moving lightning fast with 20 minutes left, and my wheels take almost exactly 20 minutes.
Still too much. Wow, this batter's thick.
This has to get done for the dish to even have a chance.
Gotta crank it up.
Slow down. Slow it down. There we go. I got a million things going on in my head, and then I realized I forgot my gel in the blast chiller. I gotta go get my stuff. Oh, no. It's frozen solid. Come on. I really needed this gel to elevate the cake. It's a disaster.
Canada's reigning MasterChef, Beccy Stables, is in the kitchen,
Oh my God, Becky!
Hi.
So nice to meet you in person.
giving extra motivation to the top 9's teen-inspired dishes.
I'm struggling right now.
Just go with it.
Sounds good.
The winner of this mystery box will receive an advantage in the upcoming elimination challenge. But time is running out.
10 minutes! You have 10 minutes left.
All right. I forgot my gel in the blast chiller. It's not set, it's frozen solid. Now I gotta go to plan B. I add liquid to it, and I turn it into a coulis instead. I really hope this works out for me. Okay, that's good.
5 minutes! You have 5 minutes left. A blast from the past. We won it in 5 minutes. There is less than 5 minutes to go, and Rogine's trio is still in the oven.
I just need to shape them, and hopefully it works out, but it's gonna be a last-second thing, I think.
Kind of a little fluster, just coming down to the wire, trying to make sure everything's good to go.
2 minutes! 2 more minutes left. Get your plating done.
Ooh, no idea what I'm doing for plating.
I want to get this advantage so bad.
I'm gonna crush it.
1 minute! You have 1 minute left.
Oh my God. We're gonna do this on. Come on.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Incredible. Once again.
Well done, everybody. Becky, it's been a true pleasure having you here with us. Any final words of teenage wisdom?
Not really.
I love Becky. She's kind of badass and just does her thing.
Goodbye and good luck, everybody.
Thank you.
Becky was super inspiring to me. You know, having her here was an amazing experience.
The judges take one final look before selecting the most promising dishes for tasting.
I am super proud of my dish today. I think my Auntie Joan would love it.
I really want them to taste this dish. I know they'll be incredibly impressed with my progress.
I came into this competition saying I wasn't a baker, and I just made a chocolate cake. It shows that I can push myself outside my boundaries.
The first home cook we'd like to call up, put a modern twist on a beloved classic. Jennifer.
This is happening, and it feels awesome. I'm not walking up to the judges so much as just floating up on cloud 9. I'm really excited for them to try this dish. This is a modern beef stroganoff with beef tenderloin, creme fraiche, and mushroom ketchup.
I think the plating is genius, sheer genius. It is so eye-catching. It lays out clearly the ingredients on the plate. And you call this a mushroom ketchup?
Yes, yeah.
And what is in that mushroom ketchup?
I took some dehydrated morels as well as black fungus. I rehydrated them with beef stock as well as a bit of beer and soy sauce.
That is big, big mushroom flavor. You know, I think you have honored the stroganoff idea in a modern way, in a unpredictable way. You have a great culinary mind.
Thank you so much, Chef.
It tastes as good as it looks. It's really amazing. Great depth of flavor. The only misstep, though, the beef is a little bit undercooked, you can see.
Right.
It should have rested a little bit longer, or maybe seared a little bit longer.
Okay.
But other than that, it's really amazing what you did with an hour.
Thank you, Chef.
Delicious.
It's so incredibly exciting and moving when people really pick up what you're putting down. And I feel really proud of what I've put on the plate.
The second home cook took their plating to new heights. And that home cook is Roisin.
Good job, buddy.
I am so excited. Hearing my name, I am absolutely stunned.
I made a deconstructed lox and bagel with salmon tartare and 2 kinds of whipped cream cheese, 1 tomato and 1 scallion, and a bagel tuile.
I definitely get lox, cream cheese, and bagel. It's recognizable, but it's elevated. And this is what elevation is. See how it tastes. I like it. You cut the salmon very uniform. It gives it structure, and that is very wise. I think we're just starting to see you shine.
Thank you, Chef.
Great cracker, lovely creaminess to that cheese. Definitely get the tomato, the onion, the dill, the capers. I think the salmon could have done just with a touch more seasoning and just a little bit more acidity. Today, you took a quantum leap forward.
Thank you, Chef.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Walking away from the podium feels incredibly good because I feel like I'm finally finding my stride.
The final home cook we want to call up tempted us with a sweet memory. And that home cook is Josh. Please bring up your dish.
I am super excited. You know, this dish means so much to me. It's my whole family on a plate. So I'm hoping that I've made my Bubba proud. What I've made for you today is a Mexican chocolate cake with sponge toffee and a Saskatoon berry raspberry coulis.
I really love the plating. It looks like this cake just fell onto the plate. Well, let's taste it. It's like a symphony of flavors happening in my mouth right now. The salt, the richness of the chocolate, the crunch of the toffee, that little bit of the heat that comes in the back and just smashes you in the face. My advice to you is put perhaps a beautiful little quenelle of lime sorbet. That would just finish the whole thing. I just love it. It's a delicious, very sophisticated chocolate cake done in 1 hour. Incredible.
I'm impressed. I get that richness coming from that moist chocolate cake. I get the icing, that chili, that sourness. Everything is in here. This is complex, and I want to say welcome to the competition.
Thank you, Chef. To hear these judges love the cake, it's everything that I've ever wanted.
It's really gratifying to see how far these home cooks have come in a relatively short time.
I definitely think I'm being underestimated in this competition. Winning this mystery box and getting the advantage would show the other competitors that I'm somebody to beat.
The key is which one encapsulated nostalgia and their memories the best, and then elevated it.
This was definitely my best effort, and I hope it's enough.
I must say all 3 of them taste very good.
I want this win. For me, it's validation that I can win the whole thing.
I think we're all in agreement. Let's go tell them. Only one dish can win this challenge, and we want you to know this was a very close call. In the end, one home cook tipped the scales with a dish that was unapologetically irresistible. And that home cook is... Josh. Yay! Congratulations.
Good job, buddy. It's an amazing feeling. I just won a challenge off of baking, so that's huge for me.
Josh, your advantage is that you are safe and get to cook another day. Now, please head up to the gallery.
Yeah, Josh.
Good job, Joshy. I'm very happy to be safe. It's definitely a sigh of relief.
Would the rest of you please join Jennifer and Rogine up at the front?
I'm feeling nervous going into this elimination challenge. I haven't cooked in any of them before.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Chef Alvin wheels out this table full of little boxes. They look like fancy little Christmas presents.
I hope these boxes are a gift and not a curse.
We're going to spice things up, literally, with an elimination challenge devoted to spice. Each of these boxes contain 3 different McCormick gourmet spices. The spices may not be a combination that's familiar to you, but you must use all 3 to create a magnificent MasterChef quality dish.
However, 2 boxes contain a Get At It Cooking free card.
So I'm looking at these boxes, and there's one there, and I feel it, and I'm going for it.
Now, please select a box and head back to your station.
I want this one.
I'm left-handed.
I feel comfortable with Italian spices, but if it's anything else,
It would be nice to be safe because this sounds like such a hard challenge. It's like, hey, here's a random box of spices. Good luck.
I don't want to see Regine or Jenny get the safe spice because they're both heavy hitters in this competition. And the more times you cook in this kitchen, the more opportunities you have to go home.
Time to explore what's inside your box. 3, 2, 1, open!
all right, let's see what's in here.
I got the safe spice. I'm so psyched. I feel psychic right now. I knew this box was the safe one.
I'm safe. On the outside, I'm calm and collected, but on the inside, I'm freaking out.
Chrissy and Delissa, looks like it's your lucky day. The 2 of you may head up to the gallery.
Thank you. Aw, crap. I'm jealous of Alyssa and Chrissy because I've never worked with any of my spices before. So it's gonna be a challenge today.
I don't eat bland food, so I don't know what it is to cook without spices.
I think I have such a tough spice combination. I know I'm in for a challenge.
I hate lavender.
Time to get spicy. Remember, at least one of you will be leaving this competition.
You will have full access to the pantry and only 60 minutes to create a MasterChef quality dish. One that showcases your 3 spices in an innovative and delicious dish.
Home cooks, is that clear?
Yes, Chef. Your time starts now.
Let's go, let's go.
Go, 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 go.
Get my protein.
Heat, heat, heat.
Fish stock. The 3 spices I'm working with are Chinese ginger, turmeric, and sage. So automatically I'm thinking Asian. We're going Asian. Where's that soy sauce? I cook Asian quite often, so I want to show the judges that I'm multifaceted.
I don't even know what to get. The spices I got are celery seed, fennel seed, and cayenne pepper. I don't use these spices at all at home. I've never seen them, tasted them, smelled them, looked at them. On the other, oh, I'm super duper confused. I'm so screwed.
I think what's really fascinating about this challenge is that the cooks did not choose their spices. The spices chose the cooks. And that's going to force some of these home cooks out of their comfort zone.
Come on, spice.
But the secret is how to separate the 3 spices and get 3 distinctive tastes onto a plate.
It all comes down to them understanding the flavors, the tastes, and how they all work together.
This thing is spiced enough.
I think the key word here that they need to achieve is balance.
Oh, smelling spicy.
That's where the magic is at today. I got clove, cinnamon, and thyme. I've never used them all together. I pretty much never use cloves, and I never think about cloves other than apple cider at the Christmas market. So that's the first place my mind went, and I'm just gonna run with it. I'm gonna go dessert today. So I'm making a cinnamon creme patisserie and a clove creme légère, which I'm piping in a glass, and a sweet thyme tuile to sit on the top. I've been trying to just really channel emotions and memories that feel special to me and then just run with that. And it seems to be working so far, so I really hope the judges like it. Let's do it. Looking very cool.
Rougine has lavender, rosemary, and white pepper.
Lavender is very perfumey. It can take over any dish very easily.
To me, the floral flavors would lend themselves to lamb, something that is a fairly strong, powerful meat flavor to it.
I have 0 experience with lavender. I hate floral tasting things. Today I'm making Salisbury steak with lamb and butternut squash puree and a coffee gravy. This lavender is not gonna get the better of me. I am so up for this challenge. This whole kitchen is just gonna smell like a flower field.
Yeah, it worries me that Tony's doing Italian.
Hi there, Tony.
Chef Michael.
Tell me the 3 spices that you found in your spice box.
I had cardamom, coriander, and nutmeg.
Which of those are you finding most challenging to work into your dish?
The coriander. I've never used it before, and so it's a little bit difficult for me. So I'm making ravioli with the ricotta and lime ragu.
I see that you're cooking once again from your Italian roots.
Yes, sir.
Do you think at some point in the competition you need to stray away from that?
I was drawn to stay close to my roots, something that I feel more comfortable with.
Someone is going to be going home today.
I know. I hope it's not me.
Best of luck, Tony. Keep an eye on the clock. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I have to blow them away with the taste. This is going to be the best dish I made so far.
I think Andre's got a lot of good stuff going on.
Yeah.
Andre,
Hi, chef.
what did you get?
I got caraway seeds, ground cumin, and ground savory.
So what are you gonna do?
So I have cumin and savory going in here with some oxtails, and I'm making panko-covered eggplants and a naan with caraway seeds in it. A lot of these spices taste like Indian-inspired, and that's what I'm running with.
So you got the pressure cooker going, okay? And that is great when you do spices because sometimes spices takes a while for it to come out. So good idea.
Thank you.
So Andre, who's going home today?
Roz.
Come on, man. It's harsh, bro. That's harsh.
I'm just kidding. I love Rosine. I mean, somebody has to go home today, but it's definitely not going to be me.
Well, I hope so.
Thank you, chef. You know you're going home, right?
Hey, man, if I go home, then you won't be beating the best chef in the kitchen at the finale.
Oops. Oh, no.
What's Jenny doing?
I have no clue.
I just can't focus on one idea. It's just like a ping pong ball going off in my head.
Jenny, how you doing?
Hi, Chef Claudia. How are you?
Walk me through the spices that you were assigned.
I got fennel, celery seed, and ground cayenne. I actually don't use a lot of spices, so this is a learning experience for me today.
What are you making?
I'm actually making a play on surf and turf with a pork tenderloin, and I got a nori-wrapped salmon with a side of quick kimchi and an apple mayo.
I gotta be honest, I don't see that mojo that you have become known for.
I'm a little intimidated by this challenge.
You really shouldn't doubt yourself.
You're right.
You have what it takes. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here.
Thank you, Chef Claudia. I'm relying on my instincts right now, and I don't know if they're gonna let me down or rise me up.
30 minutes! You have 30 minutes left. 30 minutes! I feel good.
Okay, just focus now.
Oh, right, she's got sage. How's that gonna work with Asian flavors?
The sage is kind of like the oddball out, so trying to find a way to work that in is challenging.
You got it, Chanel. Just breathe.
Chanel's looking pretty flustered today. I think she's getting in her own head. You know, she looks a little worried.
Race against time.
I feel like I'm an octopus with like 8 tentacles going at like 8 different things, keeping it all on track. I have to get the creme pat in the fridge. I have to get the creme fraiche in the fridge. This really has the potential to just look like a bunch of slop in a glass if things don't set properly.
Hope and a prayer.
I keep opening the oven to check the meats, and it's still rare.
Jen seems to be second-guessing her every step right now.
I think she's trying to show us what she can do with meat, but it may backfire on her.
If this pork is not cooked, I'm screwed.
Looks pretty raw on the inside.
Yeah.
The home cooks race to finish a MasterChef Canada dish inspired by 3 randomly assigned spices.
Smelling spicy.
I'm not going home today.
But with time running out, Jenny has run into trouble.
Looks pretty raw on the inside.
Yeah.
15 minutes. You only have 15 minutes left.
I need to get my pork cooked. It's still rare. I need a plan B, so I just cut it in half, put 3 slices back in the oven as a backup, and sear the other half in my pan.
So spices can be an incredible gift, but they can also be a curse. Too many spices and not the right ratio can turn a dish upside down.
So subtle.
I don't know what Tony's done. It looks like he's lost.
Coriander is really throwing me off right now. I'm not sure how to use it. It smells almost like oranges, so I put just a little bit of orange in there to enhance it a little bit more. Pressure is on, baby.
5 minutes. You only have 5 minutes left to bring those spices to life. 5 minutes.
Come on.
Andre is still cooking his oxtail with just 5 minutes to go.
The oxtail has to be very tender.
There's some heavy hitters down there, man. Somebody huge is going home today.
Take your time.
This is crazy.
2 minutes left.
Hustle, hustle.
2 more minutes.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on.
Come on, final push here.
Last bit.
Smells like campfire. I love it. I love it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
Great job, guys.
Doesn't look pretty. I'm not a fancy plater like the rest of them.
I'm feeling really nervous. You can see the panic on the plate.
I am disappointed in the dish.
Andre, please bring up your dish.
I'm super excited for them to try this dish. For the first time, I feel really confident because I put myself all out on this dish.
Which McCormick gourmet spices did you use?
I used caraway seeds, ground cumin, and ground savory. So that's eggplant with panko, and we have a caraway seed naan, and the oxtail is stewed with ground cumin and the ground savory.
Wow, look at that. It just falls off the bone here. Andre, this is delicious. Wow. The execution of the spices, the way you control the heat, the aromas, it's a very humble, authentic dish to knock out. It tells me that you want to be here.
I really do, Chef.
Chanel, please bring up your dish.
I got ground ginger, turmeric, and sage. I kind of did my take on a vermicelli bowl with shrimp.
The sauce is very, very tasty.
Oh, good.
Okay. I get this nice flavor from the Chinese ginger. The shrimp is perfectly cooked, but unfortunately, I'm not getting much sage. Once you hit the grill with these spices, a lot of it gets distorted because of the high heat. It's a nice, simple dish, but the sage is completely missing.
Tony, you're up next.
I had coriander, cardamom, and nutmeg. This is a ravioli stuffed with ricotta with a lamb ragu.
I think it's a shame that this ravioli is hiding underneath this lamb. Are you pleased with the way this turned out, this dish?
Yes.
I'm not sure it's your best work. I can taste the coriander in the sauce, but the nutmeg, that's missing. We haven't seen a lot of range from you yet. You're gonna need to really show us more than just Italian food.
I hope I get the opportunity.
what I'm picking up here is that coriander and the grated zest of orange. I think you added more orange to this, maybe just a little bit too much, and it's just made it too overpowering. It buried the flavor of some of those spices. Roisin, you're up next.
I just hope that the flavors win the judges over. Chef, I had white pepper, rosemary leaves, and lavender. It's a play on Salisbury steak with a butternut squash puree and a rosemary whipped creme fraiche.
What is the meat here?
It's ground lamb. I used oat flour as the binder.
Sorry, you put flour in the protein?
Exactly, chef.
This is a learning moment for you. Try that. This is a learning moment for you. Try that.
That is a lot of lavender.
It's not just the lavender, it's the flour. Made it very tough.
Mm-hmm.
But the rosemary, the creme fraiche, the butternut squash puree, that's a great combination.
Thank you, chef.
Jennifer, it's time to taste your dish.
I hope the judges can see that I took the challenge really seriously and that I wanted all 3 of these spices to be the hero of it.
Tell me which McCormick gourmet spices you got in your box.
I used ground cinnamon, ground clove, and also thyme leaves. I've made what I'm calling the winter holiday market. There's a cinnamon creme pâtissière as well as a thyme tuile, and then just finished with a bit of smoke at the very end.
It is a very poetic dish. And the presentation, just gorgeous to look at. It's all there. That little hit of smoke, the clove, the cinnamon, the thyme. It's not overpowering, but it is full and creamy and light.
Yay.
One tip would be to make that tuile just a shade thinner.
Okay.
But overall, I like this dish.
Thank you, chef.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, I must say, when I look at this, it's simple but sophisticated. But what I say about taste?
Taste is king.
Wow. It's a very nice dish. It's executed well. This is like Christmas in a spoon.
Thank you so much, chef.
Totally mission accomplished. I couldn't have hoped for anything better.
Jenny, please bring your dish to the front.
I had fennel seed, celery seed, and cayenne pepper. It's my take on surf and turf. I made a nori-wrapped salmon, a kimchi, and I also made a celery-rubbed pork tenderloin.
Get that celery seed, maybe just a little too much. And this is your kimchi?
That is my kimchi, yeah.
There's a little bit of a bitterness there, which is irritating me to some extent. I'm almost missing the fennel seed in terms of its flavor. We're now at that point where we need to see just a little bit more.
Okay.
Your inexperience with some of these ingredients and spices could cost you.
The pork tenderloin is a little tough. You know what I see here is great ambition, but the confidence is lacking. Do you think we've seen the best from you already?
I don't think you have.
I really want to see more.
I feel devastated, and I know I could have done better.
Some really creative and exceptional dishes came out in this spice cook.
I made pasta again. God help me.
Spices are a chef's arsenal. But if you use it wrong way, it's gonna backfire on you, and I see some backfiring today.
I really want to stay in this competition. I feel like I haven't even really shown what I can do yet.
There were 2 home cooks that I'm starting to think that their best dishes are behind them.
Any element of this plate could send me home.
It's a tough decision, but it's necessary.
We know what we have to do.
Cooking with spices inspired you all to stretch yourselves in ways we have not seen before.
Case in point, the best dishes of the night. In the #1 spot. Jennifer, congratulations.
Good job, girl.
Oh my God, I have the best dish.
But another home cook was also impressive. Andre, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, bud.
Good job, Andre.
Good job.
Congratulations, both of you will be captains in the next team challenge.
Wow. I'm finally in the competition. I think I'm fired up, and as soon as I get that fire lit under me, there's no stopping me.
Now, Jenny and Tony, please come to the front.
I might have had a bad day today, but I didn't come here to get sent home. I came here to grow and win.
I'm disappointed because I failed. I want to continue so bad. I know I can do more. I don't want to go home.
There is no doubt that both of you put your heart and soul into every single challenge. But unfortunately, today was not your day.
After considering every element on your plate, we have no choice but to say goodbye to Tony.
I love you.
I love you, Jenny. I love you.
Tony, from the moment you received your white apron, you've delighted us with your warmth and your exuberance.
Wow.
You are a man who values family more than anything, and you have infused that spirit into this group.
Thank you.
Your new MasterChef Canada family is going to miss you dearly. Now, please come on up and say goodbye.
Every day in the MasterChef kitchen has been truly a life-changing experience.
You made the most delicious beef dish of the bunch.
Yeah! It's made me appreciate more who I am and where I come from.
The noodle is paper thin. It's really wonderful.
Thank you. I'm 69 years old. At my age to do this, who would have ever thought about that?
1, 2, 3, yeah!
My grandkids are gonna be very happy.
Yeah, baby!
Next time,
Big guy on the pizza dough.
the home cooks go back to school
It's lunchtime!
161 children.
Oh my God.
for a team challenge to be graded by the pickiest of palates,
Look out, look out, look out, look out.
putting the top 8's patience to the test.
You guys are moving way too slow.
Dude, I'm moving as fast as I can.
Come on, come on.
Both sides are unraveling.
This is the worst feeling I've had the entire competition.
It is such a mess.
Last time on MasterChef Canada, the home cooks were asked to spice up their dishes.
Smelling spicy.
But when Tony stayed in his comfort zone,
We haven't seen a lot of range from you yet.
he was forced to retire his apron. Tonight, the home cooks go back to school for the biggest team challenge in MasterChef Canada history.
That's a crazy amount of people.
Roz, go!
There's no thinking. Everything just blacks out.
It's lunchtime!
It's a crisp morning at Rotherglen Elementary School in Oakville, Ontario, and class is underway as the top 8 home cooks arrive for their next team challenge.
We pull up to this school, and I'm super pumped. I've got 4 kids, so I'm in my element.
As a kid, I was the quiet one. I was never a show-off. but I was very creative. And now I feel like I'm coming out of my shell. I'm ready for anything right now.
Good morning, home cooks.
Morning,
Morning,
chefs.
I hope you're ready to go back to school.
We're here at Rutherglen School to cook for one of the largest groups we've ever had in a team challenge.
In just a couple of hours, 8 classes ranging from grade 2 to 5 will be ready for lunch.
Okay.
161 hungry kids.
Wow. I have never cooked for 161 people.
Oh my God.
This school lunch needs to be MasterChef quality.
The students will get 1 red and 1 blue tray, and both must contain a hearty main, vegetables with dip, and a homemade dessert.
Your future depends on these discerning young eaters because they are the ones judging this team challenge.
Having 2 kids of my own at home, kids can be the most picky eaters on earth.
After they eat, the students will vote for the meal they like the best. Their votes will determine who wins this challenge and which team faces a pressure test that will send at least one of you home.
Jennifer, you had the best dish in the last elimination challenge, so you'll be captain of the red team. Come and get your apron.
Thank you, Chef. My role as team lead is just to make sure that everything's covered, you know? Not to, like, be the boss, but just make sure that everything's working well.
Andre, you made the second best dish, so you're captain of the blue team. Come on up. Congratulations.
Thank you. I love being a leader. I want to have a catering company one day, and I think this is just a perfect experience for me.
All right, Jennifer, who do you choose and why?
In the first team challenge, I was picked last. It was kind of a kick in the stomach.
Well, I know this guy has cried himself to sleep every night since being picked last the last time, but I think he is super awesome, so I am picking Josh.
I went from 0 to hero. It feels great. It feels awesome. Thank you.
Number 1.
Josh is a dad, so obviously he knows kids.
Andre, who are you gonna pick and why?
I'm gonna pick this person because she's amazing with kids. I'm picking Jenny.
I'm pumped. I've worked with Andre before. He's the best leader I could ever ask for. I feel confident.
All right, Jennifer, you're up next.
This next person I'm going to pick, I haven't had a chance to work with yet, but I think she's a mega workhorse, so I am picking Alyssa.
Oh.
My next pick would be Rogine. I pick my buddy Rogine. He's smart, he's fast, and he's a hard worker. So he's perfect for my team. That's good. Blue team.
Jennifer, you're up next for your final pick.
My final pick is Chanel.
So, Chrissy, what do you think the red team missed out on by not picking you?
They missed out on a hard worker. You know, it's all good, though. It's all good.
Well, Chrissy, go show the red team what they missed, and go show the blue team what you can do.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always getting lost. Always.
Okay, teams, you now have just 2 hours before this school's gym is filled with 161 ravenous kids who hold your fate in their hands.
Each team will have their own pantry filled with all the ingredients you'll need to create a well-balanced and nutritious meal.
Are you ready to make the grade?
Yes, Chef.
Good, because your time starts now!
Go, go, go.
Yeah, man.
Go, go.
Yeah, go.
Guys, let's take 2 minutes and just look at everything and get inspired.
The one thing that I would think about as kids is simple.
I think the biggest challenge cooking for kids is just figuring out what they might like to eat. My favorite when I was a kid was always Pizza Friday. And if they came out with like weird little square pizzas with like square pepperonis, I would have been like, oh. I'm thinking about cutting squares out of the pepperoni just to be like kind of meta cute. It's like such a simple thing, but
yeah.
We have pasta.
A good team leader is just someone that listens.
You can do macaroni and cheese with a Parmesan breadcrumb.
I think mac and cheese is a great idea because you could feed the masses with it.
if we can like win them over with gigantic brownies.
Like a whipped cream, sprinkles on top, like a big
I would guess that 0 kids dislike brownies. This is not evidence-based research, but in my estimation, 0.
I think a pudding's a good idea. And if we can get an avocado in there, they're also getting nutrition.
Exactly.
I know for a fact Jenny has a million things going through her head because she's a mom and she knows what the kids would like.
If we have a dip, the veggie should be raw.
I'm glad to have her on my team.
1,
2, 3, cook! Pizza Friday!
This is going to be an intense challenge. 161 kids to feed right now. This is not going to be easy.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Good? Perfect, she said. Mom approves.
You know, I think it's really interesting that both team captains picked a fellow home cook that have kids, because having kids just opens the door to a whole lot of knowledge.
I think you should start on dough, and I should do this.
The one thing about kids, they never lie if they don't like it.
Big guy on the pizza dough.
I think the most time-consuming thing is getting the dough and the sauce right. Just because, I mean, it's the foundation of pizza, and you don't want to mess that up.
Our team is going to work in like parallel duos. We've got Chanel and Josh on the pizza and sauce, and me and Alyssa on the brownie. Once each duo gets our like main tasks squared away, we're gonna reconvene to talk about the vegetables.
I just want to make sure this is melted all the way through.
Making a brownie as well as the pizza is a bit risky just because we only have so many ovens and we only have so much time. But I just want to make it extra awesome and fun and delicious for them.
We need 4 cups in each of ours.
Okay. Jennifer is doing amazing as a leader. Everything's super organized. Everybody knows exactly what they're doing.
Check this out. Double fisting. Woo!
Yeah!
We're just having a blast.
I think we have the perfect team right now. I cannot believe this. Today we are making mac and cheese with ground beef, followed by vegetables with ranch dipping sauce, and then chocolate pudding to finish it all off. So we got Rogine doing the main, which is the mac and cheese. Me and Jenny are starting the dessert. And then we have Chrissy over there working on the ranch dip for the vegetables.
Everyone's good, everyone's calm.
Yeah.
Let's just have fun. Andre's not an in-your-face type of leader. His approach is to just trust his teammates. You know, we're all here. We all can cook.
I'm making the beef. We're gonna do ground beef macaroni and cheese. I make macaroni and cheese all the time, so it's second nature for me. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Wow, what a workout.
I am worried because time management, it's an issue with Regine.
Look at you go with your ground beef.
Regine does things his way, always. And when it's a team setting, you're only as strong as your weakest teammate.
You didn't even start the cheese, man.
It's 10 pounds of ground beef, okay? But don't worry.
Kids love chocolate.
Plan for the oven is get the brownies in post-haste, and 25 minutes later, get them out, get those pizzas right in there immediately.
Woo! Pizza time. My kids do like pizza, very simple kind of pizzas and flavors. On the red team, I'm the only one that has kids. Just knowing what we go through every day trying to feed our kids, I think I bring that knowledge. We have to make 11, 12 sheets of pizza, but we're cooking for 161 kids. Like, that's a crazy amount of people.
How many doughs you got down?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.
Okay, almost there.
I don't know about you guys, but, you know, we're all dads. I remember when my son was little, I would try and get him engaged in different flavors and different tastes and textures. Sometimes you have to change the appearance, the shape. You have to make food look really attractive.
Absolutely. You know, you have to start kids off at a very young age to create that really adventurous palate. You start them when you're young and you set them up for the future.
I'm actually making stars out of the candy cane beets. They're gonna go with the ranch dip that I've made. At this point, I have a lot to prove. Being picked last doesn't feel good for anybody, but I just have to keep going. I'm gonna kick some ass here, so kick some butt.
Hey, Alyssa, what's up?
Grating cheese, like a boss. I'm in charge of grating a whole bunch of cheese for these pizzas. I'm just hoping that I can get this done in time, but this bowl is not filling up super fast.
Okay, extra pizzas are done. Whatever I can do to help.
Get on the cheese.
At this point, the dough is all ready to go, the sauce is ready to go, but we don't have enough cheese. So I just start shredding. The Cheese Olympics are on.
You got a hard cheese. That's easier, bud.
Are you kidding me?
I'll trade.
Are you calling me out right now?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. I've played team sports all my life. What it taught me is be a good team player. It doesn't matter what you can contribute something. Whew. I'm here to be a competitor and a contender. I'm here to win. Can't let that Newfoundlander beat me over there with the hard cheese.
I'm not a Newfoundlander. You Saskatchewanian.
60 minutes! minutes. You only have 60 minutes left. Come on. You better be ready in 60 minutes.
Ooh, we're getting there.
Rogine, you're making the mac and cheese, right?
Yes, chef.
You know you have under an hour, right?
I think mac and cheese can come together really quickly, so...
How many portions do you think you have right here?
These are probably like 10, so only 30 here, chef.
So you have 30 portions.
Yep.
You have 161 kids. So how long did these take to cook? About 20 minutes. You actually don't have enough time.
We are not in a good place. This is the worst feeling I've had the entire competition.
Class is in session in Oakville, Ontario, where in just 1 hour, these hungry young minds will be in the gym expecting lunch.
You better be ready in 60 minutes. Come on.
But with time running out and portions running low, both teams could be facing a fail.
How many portions do you think you have right here?
So only 30 here, chef.
So you have 30 portions. You have 161 kids. You actually don't have enough time.
This is the worst feeling I've had the entire competition.
If I were you, I would get water on here ASAP.
Okay.
Because you will run out of time. I can guarantee it.
Let's
You
go.
only use these burners.
Let's go. There's no time. I need to help out Regine.
Pour it in.
If we mess up this mac and cheese, we're completely screwed. Let's go, let's go. It's time to really put it into gear.
Come on. This cheese is taking a lot longer than I thought. There's craziness going on in here. I'm definitely worried that we're running behind. It just seems like we're grating cheese for like a half an hour to an hour. Okay, good. And we definitely have to get back on track and get these pieces in the oven.
This pizza seems to be so labor-intensive. Grating all that cheese, cutting the pepperoni into squares, so time-consuming.
I'm thinking that cutting squares out of literally all of these luncheon meats is going to be way too time ambitious.
We originally wanted square pepperonis, but it's gonna take too much time.
Guys, we're going to go straight up Windsor style, diced pepperoni.
Windsor, Ontario has some of the best pizza in the world, which is shredded pepperoni on top of the cheese.
Shout out to Windsor. Thanks for saving the day here.
Oh, that looks amazing, Jenny.
So kids are tricky to cook for. You really have to sneak all the nutrition into their food. They don't want to see vegetables. It all has to be hidden within the proteins.
That's how you do it, is it?
That's how I do it.
I am the expert of hiding vegetables in everything. I make a school lunch every day from scratch. My kids never take anything in a box. So today, I'm making a pudding with avocados. I don't want to serve these kids junky food because they need the nutrition. Their brains are growing so quickly. And this avocado chocolate pudding I make, not only is it delicious, but it's packed full of nutrition. It's a great way to trick kids into eating a healthy dessert.
Wow, that's good. That's really good. Yeah.
30 minutes! You only have 30 minutes left!
We have to just keep up this pace that we've been going at.
The brownies are out. Josh is just like killing it on the pizza. Woo. But we still have so much left to do.
The red team haven't even started on their veggies yet.
You gotta go, man.
So Chanel and Alyssa, get right on the vegetables.
I think this thickness, or what do you think?
Dude, literally just go.
We're just moving as fast as we can at this point.
That's like spicy.
Ooh, those are peppery. We tested the watermelon radish and realized this is way too spicy for our palates.
Jen, like, I don't know if this is a good idea. I think we ditch this.
So we know it's not gonna work for the kids.
I just don't want it to overpower everything else.
These are a lost cause. We need to think about plan B.
It's your call.
Let's hold off on these.
Okay.
And then do just the cucumber and the cherry tomato and the ranch.
We're scrapping these radishes, cherry tomatoes instead.
15 minutes! You only have 15 minutes left!
Both teams right now are starting to panic and feel the pressure.
I think they're finding out that these grand ideas are costing them valuable time.
If we need more cheese, we can add more cheese. That's easy.
Yeah.
So I want this mac and cheese to be ooey and gooey. I'm really looking for the punchy cheddar flavor, but I'm really worried that beef is a very strong flavor.
Do you like it better with or without beef?
I like it better without.
Without?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jenny.
So we're doing a taste test with and without beef.
This is beef.
I trust Jenny's palate because she's the mom.
Okay, no beef, no beef.
No beef. No beef.
They've had to adapt on the fly, which is what you have to do to get it done.
Regine, we might have to scrap the oven part, okay?
My macaroni and cheese is not in the oven yet. I love baked mac and cheese, but we just don't have enough time.
We need every last drop.
I need to make sure I get it all done as soon as possible.
5 minutes left! 5 minutes Sam, you better be filling the trays now. In 5 minutes, 161 hungry kids are entering the room.
Woo. Guys, we're gonna set up an assembly at the front.
Yeah.
You have to be mega organized for plating. Once those kids come through the door, it's unrelenting. They're hungry now.
Alyssa, you're on veg? Yep. Josh, you got pizza?
Yeah, I got pizza.
Chanel, you're on cucumber.
Time is of the essence.
This is wrong. Brownie's next to the pizza, guys.
Oh, this is upside down.
Guys, I need people up here. Come on, come on.
Come on, guys. It's a lot of work to plate one plate, let alone 161. And I think that's tripping everyone up. Guys, get the mac and cheese up here.
Yeah, we need this mac and cheese on here, guys. Like now.
I have all the plating set up at the front, but our macaroni and cheese is being plated at the very back of the kitchen.
2 minutes! You only have 2 more minutes left.
Andre is the most mellow person ever, but right now, I really think we need a leader because we are so unorganized right now. It's ridiculous.
There's no carrots in some of these. Oh my God.
1 more minute left. You only have 1 more minute left.
Take this. Just take it. I have more in the oven.
For us to pull out this win, we have to get way more organized than what we're doing right now. Come on, guys, let's put it together.
Okay, look out, look out, look out, look out, look out, look out. Now we're just running around like chickens with our heads cut off. You know, it's lunchtime. The kids are coming. Kind of hear it getting louder in the hallways coming towards us. It's getting louder and louder. You can hear footsteps and louder footsteps and louder footsteps.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, look out, look out, look out, look out, look out, look out.
It's pizza versus mac and cheese in a school lunch challenge.
You know, it's lunchtime. The kids are coming.
And the home cooks are about to come face to face with a hungry horde of picky eaters.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here they come. It's lunchtime. I'm loud in this megaphone, man. I'm telling you.
When they say it's lunchtime, they mean it. It's just like a mountain of kids. There you go, sweetheart. Hey, who's next?
Each one of the school kids will get 2 plates. The red team's features pepperoni pizza and a brownie dessert. The blue team is serving up mac and cheese with avocado chocolate pudding.
You have pizza, you have brownie. Here you go. Enjoy.
Do you like extra sprinkles? All right.
You guys like mac and cheese? Yeah?
This room is booming.
Think we're working fast enough? Yeah?
This is the cutest thing that's ever happened.
These kids are the cutest. The trays are like bigger than some of their torsos. The pizza's the size of their face. Best Pizza Friday ever.
My favorite team is red. I love the brownie and the pizza. The mac and cheese is really good, but I didn't like the pudding though. A little bit bitter, and I don't really like it. That's my best friend Parker. You want sprinkles? Yeah.
Are you gonna vote for blue team?
I like the red better, but when I started getting to the crust, it was a bit sour. So was mine. Mine was really sour.
We've really done everything, right?
Yeah.
I need it awesome.
Oh my God.
You having a good lunch?
Yeah!
So which tray did you like better?
The blue.
Why?
The mac and cheese is really good. The sauce was just, like, phenomenal.
Wow, you should be a food critic. What was the favorite thing to eat for lunch today?
Pizza.
What was your favorite thing about the red team?
Brownie.
The brownie, of course.
Is that good? That's an avocado chocolate mousse. What?
So weird.
After some vocal support for both teams and one judge,
thank you,
the official vote is about to begin.
Was this the best lunch ever? Before you go back to class, you're gonna take your gold star and you're gonna place it on either the red or the blue. You're gonna decide who wins.
I'm so proud of this team. When I was a kid, if I had got something like this, I would have been dazzled. I just hope that these kids really like it too.
We finally found our groove. I feel very confident, but you don't get too high and you don't get too low. You have to wait for that result.
The gold stars have been counted, and it's now time to find out which team came out on top.
Congratulations, teams. You just taught us that you have what it takes to make lunch for 161 children in just 2 hours.
Now let's get to the results so we can get these kids back to class.
We've tallied up the votes, and we have a winner. To announce the winning team, we're going to need some help from the Science Club.
I'm looking at this volcano. There's all these kids around. Like, no matter what happens, this has been, like, the coolest day.
Are you ready to find out who's at the head of the class? Okay, Science Club, on my counts.
I can feel my heart racing a million miles a second.
3, 2, 1.
It's so exciting. Like, I just feel so grateful to all these little ones. It's so cool. It's so exciting.
Congratulations to the red team. As you can see from the scoreboard, your team won in a landslide.
37 votes separate us from the blue team today. It was an amazing feeling to see that.
Thanks, guys.
Blue team, you only had 62 votes. Sadly, that means you'll be facing a pressure test that will send at least one of you home.
I'm disappointed. I'm in the pressure test with my teammates, and it sucks.
The fact that it's this far apart, it's disheartening.
Hard pill to swallow. Now I have to cook for my life. Again.
We'll see you all back at the MasterChef Canada kitchen.
It's the day after the team challenge, and the home cooks return to the MasterChef Canada kitchen.
Walking straight up to the gallery feels great. It's definitely a relief to know that you don't have to cook in the pressure test.
I haven't been in any pressure tests yet, but I do know that they're incredibly taxing, and there's nowhere to hide in them.
The other 3 home cooks are very talented. This is really do or die for me.
Welcome back to the MasterChef Canada kitchen, everyone. And a wonderful job yesterday. You gave the students a lunch they loved and a lunch hour that they and we will never forget.
Red team, your pizza and brownies got top grades.
But the real reward is being up there, safe from elimination. Congratulations.
Blue team, you lost by 37 votes. That's a big gap. Andre, did you have enough time to actually do the macaroni and cheese you wanted to do?
Well, we wanted to do a macaroni and cheese with a crust on it, but since we didn't have enough time, we decided to scrap that idea. And it still turned out to be a great mac and cheese.
Really?
I think so.
Well, you think so, but they didn't.
Rogine, what would you have done differently if you could do it over again?
The only thing I would do differently is just not make the ground beef.
Jenny, any regrets on your approach to the dessert?
None, chef.
Do you think the healthier approach may have lost you the challenge up against the brownie?
I really think we gave the kids something that we can be proud of.
As you know, you're about to face a pressure test that will send at least one of you home.
It's one of the toughest pressure tests in MasterChef Canada's history.
Oh my God.
And the dish you'll be making is Fidwa.
I've never heard of this in my life.
Fideo? Fideo? How do you say it?
Fideo. Fideo?
Fidwea. Fidea?
This traditional dish from the Catalan region is so treasured in Spain that there are competitions to determine who makes the best fideuà in the country.
If you think it's simple, you're in for a cruel surprise.
Similar to paella, but with noodles instead of rice, fideuà boasts a mouthwatering blend of rich and savory flavors: saffron, tomato, garlic, and an array of seafood that includes squid rings, mussels, clams, and prawns.
I have never cooked with any of the seafood before. It's just not part of my repertoire.
This is a replication challenge, which means your dish has to exactly match our dish. So you better come up here and taste what you'll be making.
This is a replication challenge. It has to look the same. I'm taking it all in. I'm counting how many pieces of seafood are on the top.
People say you eat with your eyes, which is true, but replicating the taste is infinitely harder than replicating the look of a dish.
Okay, it's time. Please head to your stations.
I have to cook against my team. I picked them because I know how great they are. But there's no point in being scared. I'm here to cook.
Yesterday's team challenge was all about achieving volume. Today's pressure test is all about speed.
You must replicate this complex dish and all its many components in only 20 minutes.
Whoa. Oh my God. 20 minutes? It's impossible.
20 minutes. Are you serious?
My heart's kind of with them because that is not easy.
You must replicate this fideuà in only 20 minutes.
Oh my God, I know.
It's our shortest pressure test ever.
How on earth am I gonna do this?
Are you ready to give us perfection in record time?
Yes, Chef.
Your 20 minutes starts now!
Go, 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 go.
So much to do and so little time.
Gotta move, gotta move. Good job, good job.
I gotta get myself going here. This is do or die. If I don't get this dish done in 20 minutes, I'm going home.
There are a lot of steps to make the perfect fideuà. The home cooks have to first start off by heating up their broth and infusing saffron into it.
Saffron, it gives a nice color and it gives a nice flavor, but you can't overdo it. It is such a strong flavor.
Second step is toasting those fideuà noodles. They need to be toasted to bring out the wonderful flavor.
Good job, Jenny.
Taste, 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 taste.
I think my palate is probably the strongest in the competition, and having done another pressure test, I've learned to be super quick.
15 minutes! Only 15 minutes left.
Whoa, knife skills, Roz, holy. Andre's competing.
Knife skills are critical here.
Ow! Ah! Medic!
Let's keep going with one hand. Keep going with one hand.
Jenny now has just injured herself. She is losing precious time. They've already eaten up 5 minutes of this challenge.
Way to go, Jenny.
Mom life right there.
This is the craziest pressure test ever. Crap. I screwed that up. I put the broth in too early, and they're gonna be mushy. I've screwed this up big time. It's not right, but I can't give up. I have noodles left. So I'm like, I'll toast some more noodles, throw them on the top. I'm gonna pull this off. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but I'm doing it. I told myself coming in here I wasn't gonna give up no matter what.
10 minutes left.
Let's go, let's go.
At this point, your seafood needs to go in.
You got the squid, you got the shrimp, and that has to be pan-fried. Then you have the clams, the mussel. Now, those have to be slowly steamed.
The toughest one, I think, is the calamari, the squid.
I've only cooked squid once before in my life. If you cook it too long, it will turn into rubber bands. If you don't cook it enough, it's raw. Everything is ready on this dish right now. It has to be better than everybody else's.
This is the last seconder.
My strategy is to make sure that the squid is not overcooked. It needs to go in at the very last minute, just to warm through.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Chrissy, she has a Portuguese background. I'm sure she knows her way around many different kinds of seafood and shellfish.
Gonna quick the lid out of this. Growing up with a mom that cooked a lot of seafood is definitely gonna help me, but I need to make sure that my timing is right. I don't want to overcook anything.
Hoping I'll be good. Ah, crud. Cut through my squid. Everyone in the East Coast is going to kill me because we do not really eat seafood at home. But I need to prove to the judges that I can go outside my comfort zone a little bit.
One of her mussels exploded.
3 minutes! You only have 3 minutes left.
Let's go, Roz.
Where is this man?
It's on the counter next to him.
Get it in there, Roz.
Gotta wait till the last second so they don't overcook.
Roz, you're gonna give me a heart attack.
Get it on the plate, dude.
I'm hearing people yell from the gallery, but I really don't want overcooked squid. That could easily send me home.
2 minutes, less than 2.
I'm very lucky I have a photographic memory. There was 5 shrimp, 6 mussels, and 7 clams. There's no way I'm going home because I missed a shrimp.
Am I missing anything? Am I missing anything?
I have the exact opposite of a photographic memory.
It's 3, 3, and 3.
But I'm not only replicating look, but I'm also replicating taste.
Tastes almost exactly like it.
1 minute, you have 60 seconds. I want perfect Benoit.
Looks good, you guys.
My hands are moving before my brain. I just hope that I'm not forgetting anything.
Watch the clock.
I'm worried about the texture and flavor of the noodles in this dish.
Right to the end, guys. You got this.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heads up!
Good job, you guys.
Time's up. I look down at my dish, and I notice that all the other home cooks have way more seafood. I was so focused on taste that I forgot to replicate the look.
A 20-minute pressure test, the fastest ever in the history of MasterChef Canada. And you do remember that it's a replication challenge.
Yes, sir.
You know, we wanted to see 5 shrimp, 7 clams, 6 mussels on the half shell, and squid. Well, let's have a taste.
I'm in deep waters here. This dish needs to taste exactly like the original.
The home cooks have just completed the fastest replication challenge in MasterChef Canada history.
I noticed that all the other home cooks have way more seafood. I'm in deep waters here.
Well, let's have a taste.
This dish needs to taste exactly like the original.
You know, the taste, you've gotten a good balance of that saffron, along with the rest of the seasonings being paprika and just salt. The clams, nicely done.
Thank you, Chef.
Very sweet, very juicy. If you get through today, it'll probably be just on taste.
Rogine, Rogine, Rogine.
Chef.
I'm gonna try the squid. I couldn't even bite through that. I think the rings, they look nice, but the squid tentacles are undercooked. Well, the cook on the noodles, almost perfect. But I don't know, just so many other flaws.
Overall, I think you achieved very close to what we showed you as an example.
Thank you, Chef.
You removed the other shell to reveal that beautiful mussel in the middle here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious about the cook and the consistency in the seafood. That's incredible. I don't think you could achieve a more tender, succulent mussel.
Thank you, Chef.
Really amazing. Calamari is very tricky to cook.
Yes.
I gotta be honest, it's a little rubbery. I'm gonna try the ring here.
Okay.
This is sensational. This squid has a wonderful texture, and it's seasoned really well.
Thank you.
So, Christy, you've been the last one picked on most of the team challenges. Are you nervous in this kitchen?
My whole life I was told I was not good enough, and it sort of just stuck.
Christy, the only thing that's missing from this recipe is confidence.
Hey, Chrissy,
Hello, chef.
let me taste the noodles. You've done this before. Everything is there. And it's well seasoned. You got the saffron, you got the paprika, provided a little bit of kick. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Hi there, Jenny.
Hi, Chef Michael.
You look a little worried.
I don't know. I mean, I've never made this before.
Well, you know this was a replication challenge, right?
Yes.
Those mussels should have been in the half shell, which obviously is a bit of a problem. The cook on the seafood is terrific. The shrimp is beautiful and moist. The mussels are still plump and juicy, and those clams maybe just a tad over. But I find the seasoning a little on the underside, and I think you could have been just a touch more generous with that saffron. That lack of attention to detail could cost you.
The noodles are slightly soggy and overcooked.
That's why I added another bunch.
That's risky business, Jenny, because you're gonna have some noodles that are cooked and some that are raw, mixed together. It's a big problem.
Andre,
Hi, chef.
this looks perfect. Let's taste the mussel. Beautiful.
Wow.
Clams look good too. Calamari looks good. Real test are those noodles. The flavors are all there in harmony and in balance.
That is so flavorful. Wow. You know, the seafood speaks for itself, the way it's being cooked. But you can have beautifully cooked seafood if those noodles don't have the backup that the seafood needs. And your noodles are terrific. And I really mean that. Enjoy the moment. Well done.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you, Andre. We've seen these home cooks come such a long way with some great hits, some wonderful big flavors, some incredibly well-seasoned, well-cooked seafood.
I'm not ready to go home because I think I can be as good as anyone else.
It was two, almost perfect in terms of taste and replication.
The home cooks that I thought would struggle thrived, and the home cooks that I thought would hit it out of the park sadly missed a few marks.
With every minute I spend in the MasterChef Canada kitchen, I'm living my dream. And if I have to go home now, I'd be absolutely and utterly crushed.
Let's go tell them the news.
Feijoa is a tough dish to prepare. And every single one of you managed to deliver something respectable in only 20 minutes. But one of you cooked it like they lived in Spain their whole life. Andre!
Yeah, Andre.
I'm completely honored. The judges said I had a perfect dish. Like, who says that? I mean, that's super rare.
Good job.
Rogine, please step forward. This was a replication challenge, and you delivered a dish that wasn't close to matching the one we showed you. But there were also high points. Your blend of spices and those perfectly cooked noodles. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough to save you today. I'm sorry.
It's like the most heart-wrenching thing ever.
Rogine, you shoot for the stars every time you cook.
That's the truth.
Sometimes it causes you to stumble, but your confidence and creativity are also the reasons you're here. It was truly exciting to see what you did in every single challenge. Now please come on up and say goodbye.
Thank you, Chef.
I have this for you.
This was such an amazing experience. I'm gonna miss the judges.
Very multi-layered. I love the use of spices.
It's elevated. I think we're just starting to see you shine.
Thank you, Chef.
And all the insane challenges.
He is one of the biggest competitors here.
It just lit a fire underneath me. I forgot how much fun cooking can be, and this showed me that.
Before you leave, Rogine, answer this. Who up there is going to be Canada's next Master Chef?
I think this cook totally underrates themselves, and I think if they just stick to their chops, they can go all the way, and that person's Josh. That guy is just so humble and unbelievable, and I feel honored that I got to cook next to him the whole time.
Now please put your apron on your station.
My food dream is still alive, and it'll always be alive.
Next time, the home cooks face an intimidating challenge designed by the Demon Chef.
Opulent.
I have no idea what this is.
Extravagant.
It's a mushroom. How hard can it be? Oh, jeez.
And 100% Asian.
Oh my God.
Time is always making me nervous here.
This is one crazy dish. I'm hoping to pull it off.
This is how we are so crazy rich.
Last time on MasterChef Canada.
Ow, medic.
Keep going with one hand.
The shortest elimination challenge in MasterChef Canada history.
Only 20 minutes.
Whoa. I forgot to replicate the look.
Brought an abrupt end to Rogine's journey. Tonight, the home cooks place their bets on a risk-inspired mystery box.
I'll take any risk.
This place is full of twists.
Before an intimidating challenge.
Opulent. Extravagant.
I have no idea what this is.
Oh, jeez.
Designed by the Demon Chef himself.
This is how we are so crazy rich.
I'm so stoked about being top 7. The last challenge was a real turning point for me. I've been second-guessing myself, been surviving that pressure test. It said, smarten up, focus, you can do this.
I feel great about Mystery Box Day because it's an unbridled, open-ended opportunity to be creative with whatever you get.
Everything's happened so fast that I sometimes just have to pinch myself to be like, this is one step closer to my dream of opening a restaurant.
Welcome back to the MasterChef Canada kitchen. There's nothing like a new mystery box to get that blood pumping. These challenges give us a window into the kind of home cook you are.
I'm really excited for this mystery box because I've been on the balcony a lot and haven't had a whole lot of time to cook.
count of 3, lift your boxes. 1, 2, 3, lift!
Ooh.
What? There's 2 boxes. What's in here?
As you can see, what you now have in front of you is a choice. On one hand, a clear box where the ingredients are perfectly visible.
I see the potato, squash, pork chops, maple syrup. That's prairie stuff right there.
On the other hand is an opaque box full of who knows what.
There could be anything underneath this black box.
There could be like a spiky sea urchin under there or something. A mermaid, who knows?
So, will you play it safe, or will you take the riskier road?
And there's just one little catch. If you roll the dice on the secret box, you have 60 minutes to cook your meal. But if you choose the safe box, you only get 45 minutes. Choose wisely. The home cook who creates the best dish will earn a major advantage in the upcoming elimination challenge. Raise your hand if you're gonna take the safe box.
Oh, the boys.
The boys.
Typical.
In my normal everyday life, I am not a risk taker. I like to play it safe. That's just who I am.
I'm playing it safe because there could be stuff that I've never even touched or seen before.
Looks like the women are the risk takers.
Sorry, boys. It is girl power this season, for sure.
It's a mystery box. Like, that's the whole point. It's supposed to be a mystery. Oh, like, YOLO.
Well, let's see if the risk was worth it. 1, 2, 3, lift.
Ooh.
In the secret boxes that you've picked are a variety of exotic ingredients, including black cod, escarole, and passion fruit.
Tamarind paste. Oh my God.
Uh-oh. I have never eaten black cod before, but we'll see how it goes.
Beyond what's in the box, you will only have access to a bench pantry at your station.
And to the equipment room, stocked with expertly crafted Paderno kitchenware.
If you chose the safe box, hold tight. You can't start for another 15 minutes. All right, risk takers, your 60 minutes starts now!
I'm super happy with my choice.
I've been wanting to do something with cod, so I was really excited, actually, that that's what I had in the mystery box.
I don't get to take risks at home because I have to be really, really proper. I'm a mom of 4. So to be able to take a risk here is actually really fun.
I think this is a very important challenge right now. I would have actually taken the risk. I would have taken more time and the unknown versus less time and the known. How about you, Michael?
I would have gone with the safe. I would butcher that pork chop in half, therefore reducing the cooking time. Some simple wilted greens, a little garnish, done.
I would have gone definitely with the unknown. I like surprises in life. And remember, we don't care if it's safe or risky as long as it's delicious.
I would say I'm a risk taker for sure. I always say if it's not scary, it's probably not worth doing. I see some fun little Thai flavors here. The ginger and the tamarind paste. And I want to do a really fresh, Thai-inspired dish. My experience with black cod is I've had it in a restaurant before, and it was served with like a crispy skin. I'm going to do my best to copy that. I'm going to get a cast iron pan, piping hot, and I'm going to sear it skin side down.
I am making fish tacos on homemade tortilla.
And I'm also gonna make a slaw and a tamarind sauce for the fish. I am no stranger to risks. I almost drowned surfing once. I fell off my parents' roof. But after the car accident, I wasn't able to do any of those things anymore. So I picked up cooking to put myself into competition mode.
Hopefully, I'm gonna kill it.
Black cod is one of those coveted fish. It's absolutely spectacular. I would do a very light sear on the fish with like a passion fruit and soy glaze. Really honor that fish.
I love fish cakes. Like when my mom made them, it was always so exciting to have them for breakfast the next morning. I want to make the best fish cakes that have ever happened.
Jennifer is turning that beautiful piece of black cod into fish cakes. Fish cakes are usually made from lesser quality fish and some trimmings. This, I think, is a bit of a misstep.
Almost, Josh, almost.
Josh, you want to do some prep for me? You good chopper?
Better hurry up. I'm gonna be catching up and coming up real quick.
The standing around right now must be killing Josh and Andre.
Oh, yeah.
I get to think over my dish a million times, so once the time is ready, I can execute properly.
Andre and Josh, your time starts now!
I'm gonna be making a dry rub pork, and I'm gonna pair that with some smoked mushrooms, followed by mashed potato, and I'm gonna pour a nice maple ginger glaze over it. I think it's time for me to win a mystery box. Let's see what I can do.
Hey, Josh, you got the safe box. So tell me, what are you doing?
I'm gonna make a pan-seared pork chop. I'm gonna have some crispy potatoes, and then I'm gonna have a apple and maple syrup sauce over top, and butternut squash puree.
You're here to prove something yourself, right?
I am, yeah. Just because it doesn't happen the first time doesn't mean you have to give up. And if it's important to you, you follow your dreams and you keep trying. Coming out of high school, you know, I really wanted to go to culinary school, but it was kind of a choice. What do you want to do? Do you want to play football or do you want to go to culinary school?
You know, I didn't take up real chefing, okay, till I was way past 40. So never give up your dream because you can start anytime.
Yes, chef.
Good luck.
Thanks, chef.
20 minutes! You only have 20 minutes.
I'm actually going to make a play on an old tradition. I'm going to elevate the poor boy sandwich with cream poached eggs and a quick chapati, which is an Indian simple bread. I'm most concerned about the black cod because I don't really cook it. Hopefully I can really give it the respect it deserves.
It's so bitter.
Hey there, Chrissy.
Hello.
I am delighted that you took the risk you took by choosing the risky box.
Yeah.
Is black cod an ingredient that is familiar to you with your Portuguese background?
Yes, this dish, it's sort of a play on a very humble dish my mom makes with boiled salted cod. I'm gonna do a pan-fried cod. It's gonna have a nice fresh vinaigrette with the fingerling potatoes.
Wow, that sounds like you've got a lot of great elements there. Thanks very much, Chrissy.
Thank you.
Ooh, that's hot.
You only have 10 minutes left.
And I realized, oh my God, my oil is too hot, like it's smoking too much.
Chanel right now is absolutely frazzled.
Fish cookery is tricky at the best of times, and let alone black cod, which is super, super easy to overcook.
And I only have one piece of fish to work with. Maybe this was just too much of a risk.
In a choose-your-own mystery box challenge, 2 home cooks chose to play it safe with pork, while the rest gambled with delicate black cod. And with 5 minutes left, Chanel may end up regretting her decision.
I know my pan is too hot, but I'm studying this fish, hoping, praying that I can get a crispy skin and still cook the fish through before it burns.
3 minutes! 3 minutes left!
All the food elements have to be perfect in order to get called up.
Look at Josh hustle.
I'm most worried about the pork chop. I'm checking it, I'm double checking it. It's easily overcooked.
1 minute, 1 more minute left. You can do it. Come on, guys. Don't forget anything. Get everything on the plate. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
The judges take one last look before choosing the 3 most promising dishes. The winner of this mystery box will also earn a huge advantage in the upcoming elimination challenge.
It would be really cool if they tried these fish cakes, but they're very simple.
In my mind saying, pick me, pick me.
The first home cook we'd like to call up caught our eye by giving a special ingredient the honor it deserved. And we're talking about Chanel.
Yay! I'm so excited to hear my name called for the first time for a mystery box. So I did a crispy skin cod with a Romanesco puree with a Treviso slaw and a tamarind citrus vinaigrette.
This black cod does look very well cooked. It has a nice glisten and shine to it, which shows it's maintained the moisture. That piece was cooked beautifully. Those flavors, fresh and clean, they sing to you. So this is an interesting addition, the Romanesco puree here. Light green color, wonderful creamy texture just by the fork. Super creamy, super dreamy. Just a tad on the underside of the seasoning for me, but very, very nice. You truly took a risk, and it seems to have paid off. Well done.
Thank you.
You know what the star of the show is here? The Treviso. Really amazing. The flavors, they're very fresh, they're very clean. Great acidity to them. Great job.
Thank you, Chef. I took a risk, and it's paid off. I feel like I finally shown that I'm a really tough competitor.
The second home cook proved that playing it safe can also be exciting. And that home cook is Josh.
Oh my God, really? They're calling me up? I'm super jacked about it. I'm hoping that pork chop is gonna be singing to them when they cut it open. This is a spiced pork chop over a crispy potato with a butternut and maple syrup puree underneath. And on top is a apple and maple syrup sauce.
So you played it safe. Looking at the plate right here, it's very, very rustic, but inviting. What kind of cook did you want on the pork?
I'm going for a medium there, Chef.
Not bad. Not bad at all. You still got that hint of pink here. This is definitely very, very juicy. Nicely done cook on the pork. Wow, I like that puree very much. It's velvety smooth. The flavors all very, very nice.
Thank you, Chef.
The only problem is, I wish there was more of it.
If it's safe, it better be delicious. And this is really well executed. I like the flavor. There's a lot of complexities happening. The apple, the pork, those two flavors are best friends. You know what I call this? Soul food.
Thank you, Chef. This is an amazing feeling. I'm just hoping that I'm making my family proud, hoping that I'm making Saskatchewan proud.
The final home cook took a dish they grew up with and pushed it to a whole new level. And that home cook is Chrissy.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I am ecstatic. So this is based on a comfort dish that my mom made for us growing up. I did a pan-fried black cod over a warm potato salad with a bechamel roasted baby Romanesco.
Great color on that skin.
Thank you.
Well, let's take a closer look, shall we? I think that looks pretty spot on.
That black cod is delicious.
Hey, thank you.
There's lots of good flavors.
Yes.
And the little Romanesca, like little mountains peeking out of the pot here. Feels a little on the underdone side.
Okay.
Wow, I think it is the sauce that really accents the flavor of it.
Yay.
Great flavors.
Thank you.
Good technique. Everything is different on the plate, but yet when it comes together, it seems to work extraordinarily well.
Very impressive, very impressive. I like the presentation.
Thank you.
You chose a risky box.
Yep.
But you took a lot of your childhood memories.
Yes.
Potato salad with vinegar. Perfectly cooked. Love the texture.
Thank you.
Seasoning is well balanced. I think in this challenge, you took a risk and you played it safe.
Yeah.
And I think that's a very, very good strategy.
Thank you, Chef.
Good job.
Walking away from the judges, I'm floating on air because I know they love the dish.
They're really showing their colors right now. I am very, very impressed.
All three cooked from the heart. It's gonna be very challenging for us to pick.
I won the last mystery box, and you know what feels better than winning one mystery box? Winning 2 back-to-back mystery boxes. I'm just hoping that I did enough to win.
Only one dish can win this challenge, and one home cook tipped the scales with their creative use of these ingredients. And that home cook is Chrissy. Congratulations.
I've proved to the home cooks that they should not underestimate me any longer.
Chrissy, you have earned a huge advantage in this next elimination challenge.
Thank you.
Please follow us to the pantry.
This is definitely a special moment to actually just be in the pantry with the 3 judges and nobody else.
Chrissy, what's racing through your mind?
I mean, I don't know if I'm safe. The unknown.
Well, we've warned you that sometimes winning a mystery box would not save you from elimination. Unfortunately, this is one of those times. You will have to cook tonight along with everyone else.
But on the bright side, you get to work with some seriously luxurious ingredients. Feast your eyes on these culinary crown jewels. Abalone. From the seed, its texture is quite firm, and it's absolutely delicious if you know how to use it. Fresh uni is very creamy. Ebi sudai. Wagyu beef, black garlic. Masutake mushroom. And it's spicy, lots and lots of flavor. XO sauce. Opulent, extravagant, and 100% Asian, just like me. Each one of these gems is heavenly to eat, but oh so tricky to work with. Your advantage is a big one. You get to choose which ingredient each home cook has to work with. And you can start with yourself.
So far in the competition, I've either done vegetarian dishes or light seafood dishes. So I want the Wagyu beef.
Okay, Chrissy. Now please go ahead and pair each of your fellow home cooks with one of the remaining ingredients.
My first thought is be kind, give everybody something they can work with, and then I think don't be stupid. This is a competition and the title is on the line. Let's mess with them a little bit. I assign Andre the fresh uni. He's just such a cool, calm, collected kind of guy that I kind of just want to see what happens if he's thrown a curveball. Alyssa is going to get the XO sauce. Cutthroat Chrissy came out to play today.
As you can see, Chrissy is not exempt from cooking tonight, but winning has its privileges. Chrissy will get a head start, and she was able to strategically assign each of you the ingredient you'll be cooking with. But you won't find out what you've been assigned until you get into the pantry.
I don't think Chrissy's gonna go soft on us at all. I think she's gonna start to put pressure on people.
You only have 60 minutes to create a MasterChef quality dish. Remember, at least one of you will be leaving this competition. Are you ready?
Yes, Chef.
Your time starts now!
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Holy heck.
I have no idea what this is.
XO sauce? I have no idea what that is.
I got abalone. Abalone? I think that's a mollusk. It kind of reminds me of a snail. I think I got the hardest one.
When it comes to Chanel, she always talks about the high-end things that she eats. Put your money where your mouth is.
Oh man, there's scales and everything.
I decided to give Jennifer the ebi sudai. In the mystery box challenge, her fish dish didn't get her called up, so let's see what happens.
All right, guys, let's do this.
Take apart a fish I've never taken apart before.
I feel like I was playing it safe on the mystery box. I just want to make sure I take calculated risks this time around.
Have a good cook, everybody.
Here we go.
Okay, let's do this.
Alvin, do you think this challenge is going to be difficult with these Asian ingredients?
Definitely. With luxury ingredients, less is more. You really want to showcase it.
Chrissy gave me the sea urchin, the uni. I've never actually cooked with this ingredient before. I'm touching it, I'm tasting it, I'm trying to see what can pair with this thing.
Uni is so creamy and delicate. You don't want to overpower it, and definitely you don't want to dishonor it.
Tastes very fishy, seawatery. I'm super thrown off.
I am gonna do Wagyu beef 2 ways. I'm gonna do a tartare and I'm gonna do a tataki. I just really wanna highlight the meat itself.
I think that it was a very wise choice that Chrissy picked the Wagyu beef. It's one of the most coveted proteins in the world.
Wagyu beef is a special breed of cattle which comes from Japan. These cattle are pampered. They're fed beer, corn, and they're given massages to make sure that all the muscle is soft. This is why it's so expensive.
If I go home having an advantage, that would just be the worst thing ever.
Chrissy gave me XO sauce. I'm not really sure what it is. It smells not bad. It smells fishy.
The XO sauce is so packed full of flavors.
Yeah.
Dried sea scallops, shrimp, garlic, chilies.
I'm really trying to figure out how to make XO sauce the star of the dish here. I'm thinking it's gonna go really good with pork belly. I am making a Chinese pork belly and celery root puree. I have never used a pressure cooker before, but the pressure cooker is my only option if I want cooked pork belly in this hour.
Pork belly cooked in XO sauce. That sounds like a new classic.
The only pitfall of that XO sauce, which is quite delicate, is she's got to make sure she has enough to start in that dish.
I don't want to go home. The numbers are getting low, so it's scary.
Chrissy gave me black garlic. Black garlic is fermented garlic. It's double the antioxidants and really healthy for you. I'm super familiar with black garlic. You know, I make it at home all the time. It's a huge stroke of luck for me. It tastes exactly like balsamic vinegar. It's not really a standalone kind of ingredient, right? So you really have to kind of coax all that flavor out of it into something else. I'm gonna make pappardelle with a black garlic cream sauce, and I'm gonna have a deep fried egg yolk on top.
20 minutes! You only have 20 minutes.
Come on, you.
Jennifer is eating up a lot of valuable time right now butchering her fish.
This feels embarrassing to say, like as someone who comes from the East Coast, but I've literally never filleted a whole fish before.
Hi there, Jennifer.
Hello, Chef Micah.
You got given the fish,
Yes, I did.
and you spent a fair bit of time removing the fillets.
Yes, I did. I am making an ebi sudai carpaccio. I'm going to be deep frying the body as well and serving the carpaccio in the body.
On the carcass.
Yes, yes.
That sounds a very interesting and unique presentation. Do you think this could be a bit of a do-over after those fish cakes?
Maybe. I'm excited for the opportunity to work with fish again.
I love the positivity that you bring to every challenge.
Thank you so
Good luck,
much, Chef.
and use that time wisely.
Yes, Chef.
These matsutake mushrooms are an ingredient I've never worked with, but I mean, it's a mushroom. How hard can it be? I think Chrissy did me a big solid.
Jenny, walk me through your dish. What are you making?
It's gonna be a mushroom egg drop soup, and then I'm going to have a warm grilled salad.
This is like a miso soup?
Yeah, and I have all these really beautiful ingredients to add on the end, as well as all of these grilled vegetables, but not overpowering the special mushroom, I promise.
It's not just a special mushroom, it's the hero of the dish. These are one of the most luxurious mushrooms on planet Earth. They can cost up to $1,000 a pound.
I don't even feel like I should be touching them.
But you're no stranger to mushrooms, are you?
I'm not, no. We work with portobellos and we forage wild mushrooms all the time.
Well, focus, dig deep, and don't doubt yourself.
Thank you, Chef. Going back to my roots with all veggies feels really great because I can finally just come out and do what I love. My food dream is a catering company where I grow and forage, and I just want to give people the freshest ingredients that I can.
This abalone is very tough. It's like rubber. So I know I have to really break down its fibers or else it's just gonna stay rubbery.
Chanel.
Hi, Chef.
So getting abalone
Yes.
from Chrissy, do you think that was a gift or was that something to maybe trip you up?
I'll take it as a compliment that you wanted to give me a challenge.
This is a very difficult ingredient to work with. You have to elevate it, make it shine.
Yes.
So tell me what the plan is.
I really wanted to go Japanese, so I'm doing sushi rice. I'm gonna do kale gomai, and then I'm gonna do the panko crusted abalone.
Hopefully it'll be tender and tasty.
Hopefully.
So, Andre, what do you think Chrissy's strategy was in assigning you uni?
Oh, to definitely throw me off.
Does that fire you up?
It just shows that this is a game, and there's no friends here. I just gotta focus on what I'm doing and make sure I don't go home today.
Walk me through your dish. What are you making?
I'm going with a cauliflower steak, paired with cauliflower rice and edamame, and with a mango uni sauce.
Well, I like where you're going right now. This dish sounds very unusual and different. Good luck.
Thank you, Chef.
10 minutes.
The worst part about the pressure cooker is I can't see if my meat's done. I open my pressure cooker up, I'm seeing this pork belly. It's not ready.
She is in big trouble. It's really tricky to open the pressure cooker prematurely.
You won't be able to get it back up to pressure quick enough.
I really don't want to mess this up. I hate this pressure cooker right now.
At least one home cook is facing elimination in a luxurious Asian ingredient challenge. And Alyssa is struggling with the XO sauce and pork belly in her pressure cooker.
Things aren't working, but I'm not giving up. I have to get it back in the pressure cooker, hope that it cooks through, and then finish it off in the pan.
5 minutes.
Okay, pal. One more dunk.
I've never deep fried a fish carcass before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. And I am doing it just by eye.
We'll see what happens.
I tell you, if you're only serving the fish, there's nowhere to hide.
Jenny, she's never used these mushrooms before. I think she's complicating the dish.
This is just one crazy dish. I'm just hoping to pull it off.
1 minute. You have 1 more minute left. Come on.
My pressure cooker didn't cook the pork belly like I wanted, so I get the pork belly in the pan, and there's no time to do what I want to do right now.
Time is always making me nervous here.
I'm worried about getting everything out on the plate right now. Not ready to go home.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
Wow.
I'm not feeling the best. I wanted to put some more sauce on top, but I just didn't have time.
I tried to just focus on the fish, not do a whole lot to it. I'm quite nervous.
Jenny, please bring your dish to the front.
I made a mushroom egg drop soup and a warm mushroom salad. Rice, mint, nuts.
And what else is in here?
There's Napa cabbage. There's a few different kinds of mushrooms.
By looking at this, it looks like you added a lot. But let's taste it. You have ingredients that are competing with one another. You know what I sense here is that this is something you would cook at home. You would throw everything into a pot, gently simmer it, and that doesn't always work. This matsutake mushroom here is very unique. I wish you would have done a little bit less and just honored the mushroom a little bit better.
The rice. A nice crispy crunch, good flavor from that mushroom. In fact, I like the rice a little bit more than I like the soup. I think this was a really great effort. I feel it's somewhat in its experimental mode still. I think you just got a little carried away. Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you.
Josh, you're up.
I'm hoping that that black garlic flavor is the star of the dish, because if it's not, that's a one-way ticket back to Regina. What I have for you today is a pappardelle with black garlic cream sauce and some lump crab.
I love black garlic. Now, the most important thing is the balance. Oh man, wow. The black garlic sauce is beautiful. You get a lot of umami. It's great. And I couldn't think of a better way to use black garlic. You really honor that ingredient. The pasta itself, you don't get that nice al dente, so it's a little bit tough. The egg yolk adds, voila, perfect touch. Good job.
Thank you, chef.
Jennifer, please bring your dish to the front.
This is, hands down, the most nervous that I've been, because it's a whole carcass on a plate, and that's all.
This is an ebi sudai carpaccio, and I've made a sauce with some chili, lime, garlic, ginger, and cilantro, and I've served it in the fried body.
Six seasons, I've never seen anything like this. That's a good thing.
Oh, okay. Thank you, chef.
It's pretty amazing. The seasoning, it's just perfectly balanced. Wow. Last challenge, you struggled. This challenge, you're back in the game. You have incredible skill.
Thank you so much, chef.
You know, you hit it on the spot. The texture was perfect. The way that you preserve and reuse the carcass of this fish, I am deeply touched. Because Asians don't like to waste anything. This is how we are so crazy rich. Now, you know, in Asia, only the honored guests of the table gets to sink their teeth into this. The eyeballs. Today, I think the person to be honored is you. Now, you know, in Asia, only the honored guests of the table gets to sink their teeth into this, the eyeballs. Today, I think the person to be honored is you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank you very much, chef.
You have certainly honored this beloved Asian ingredient. You did it justice. I'm touched.
Thank you, chef.
You can float back now.
Yeah, oh my God.
Dear Diary, today I got to eat an eyeball on MasterChef Canada.
Alyssa, please bring up your dish.
I made a Asian-inspired pork belly, a celeriac puree, taro chip, and long beans.
Great to see your plating be elevated to a whole new height.
Thank you.
Do you put XO sauce in the celeriac?
Just a little bit.
I don't get the XO sauce there. The pork is just cooked, just barely. And the XO sauce, it needs more.
I wanted to add some more at the end, and I just ran out of time.
Time management issues.
Yes, chef.
You know, I think you had the right idea going into this cook with the ingredients you've chosen. But the flavors that I was expecting of the puree and the pork, underwhelming.
Chanel, please bring your dish up to the front.
There's a Michelin star Asian chef up there, and I'm bringing up this luxury ingredient Asian dish. I'm really hoping it's up to his standard. So I did a crispy sushi rice, a kale gomai, and then I did a panko abalone.
The presentation, it's very neat. So, abalone, it's a luxurious and beloved dish in Asia, especially Hong Kong. The cook has to be perfect. The abalone, you got it.
Good.
Perfectly seasoned and very tender. It's got that nice crunch. The sushi rice, that is almost perfect. I actually think Chrissy wanted to throw you a curveball, and you hit a home run.
Thank you, Chef. I feel really good walking away from the tasting. I heard a home run from Chef Alvin, and that was pretty unbelievable to hear.
Chrissy, please bring up your dish for tasting.
My dishes so far have been more home style. So today I'm really excited to show them. It's a work of art. So what I've done is Wagyu beef 2 ways. So I've done a tataki and a tartare. Everything on the plate is just meant to show off that amazing beef.
You got to choose your luxurious Asian ingredient.
Yes, I did.
Well, at first glance, stylish presentation. Clean, colorful, and eye-catching. What's the seasoning in the tartare?
Some ponzu, some lime.
It is fresh, it is flavorful.
Yay.
The beef still has that little firmness. The balance of all those ingredients works so well together.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Chrissy, you know, tataki is usually seared on all sides. It's good, but the tataki needed some more time marinating.
Okay.
And next time, I would prefer you do one thing really well and nail it.
Andre, please bring up your dish.
I made a cauliflower steak with uni and mango sauce.
I love innovation, and I never had cauliflower steak with sea urchin before, so that's innovative. The sauce for the mango, I love that sauce. Silky, it's spicy, except I only see a teaspoon of it. You should have had it all over the plate. You use a huge slab of cauliflower. The rice, the coconut, it's a good idea, but where's the sea urchin there?
It's not.
But what was the star of the show?
The
star of the show, sea urchin.
Yeah.
The star of the show here is cauliflower.
I'm super nervous. Okay, I made a great sauce, whatever, but I feel like I bombed that whole thing. I'm very worried it's my time to go home.
Could you all join us up in the front, please?
I regret putting all that cauliflower on my dish. I'm just hoping it doesn't send me out the door.
I might go home right now because I didn't properly execute my dish.
Today, each of you was handed a wildly unfamiliar ingredient, and the winner only edged ahead by the slightest of margins.
Jennifer, your dish was the best of the night. Well done.
Thank you. Is this real life? My heart just grew like 10 sizes. I feel like I'm gonna burst at the seams. It's amazing.
Jenny, Alyssa, please step forward.
Unfortunately, you both met your match with the luxury ingredient you cooked with tonight. And some very tough decisions had to be made. Would you both please take off your aprons?
I did not think they would be cutting two of us.
Leaving my apron here, it's going to be like just a piece of me that I'll carry with me forever.
Jenny and Alyssa, Although you lost your aprons tonight, your time in this kitchen isn't quite done.
I don't know what the judges are doing to me right now. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
That's right. You're both going to get a second chance in a special redemption challenge next week.
Twist!
Next time, Alyssa and Jenny get to fight for their culinary lives.
The theme is knife fight.
But they're not the only ones who made the cut. 2 more eliminated home cooks return to compete for the white apron
The pressure just got real.
and a second chance at the ultimate prize of $100,000 and the life-changing title of Canada's next MasterChef.